Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein. I'm the Editor-in-Chief of Hotel Business. I'm here right now with Jennifer Gribble, and she's the VP of Atwell Suites at IHG. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. So Atwell Suites is your new all-suites upper mid-scale brand. How does the launch fit into the IHG portfolio?
Yeah, that's right. We saw a large segment of travelers that were underserved. In fact, they represent $18 billion in annual revenues. And so we saw a real opportunity to go after that and continue to extend our lead as IHG into mainstream travel.
Okay, so who is that target guest?
Yeah, we call them actually opportunity seekers. They're young travelers who are still kind of growing in their career, growing in life, and love to travel and get new experiences to help them on these life and career journeys that they're on.
Okay, so I see you brought some renderings, it looks like. So what's unique about the design and also some of the amenities that you offer at Atwell?
Yeah, so I'm so excited to introduce Atwell Suites to everybody. This is our exterior elevation. And I think what's so interesting about Atwell Suites is we have a really strong design point of view. You'll notice as you look at our renderings of our guest rooms and our public spaces that we have lots of layers of colors and textures and these natural pigments and patterns that make the design really interesting. You know, I talked about these travelers being opportunity seekers, and one thing that they actually love exploring is design. So we knew we wanted a really strong design point of view for Atwell Suites.
Okay, great. And it has a very modern and contemporary look, which is also very hot today.
Yes.
Do you have any interior?
Yes, I'd love to show you. So this is a look at our public space. As you can see, it features a two-story lobby. And actually, this was a pretty critical component to the design because it enabled us to have different types of seating for travelers that have different modes. So whether they want to relax or socialize or work, they can kind of do it all within our public space.
I love the amount of natural daylight too.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
And also I can share with you our guest room. And again, it features kind of flexible seating areas and opportunities to relax, work, or just connect with others.
Okay, so I know that it's very important at IHG that you work with owners to develop and to come up with some of these ideas. What's been the response so far, and how have you worked with owners to develop this brand?
Really listening to both guests and owners has been a pretty critical component of developing new brands for IHG. And so just like we did with our Avid Hotels launch recently, we created an owner advisory board. And we picked owners that are very sophisticated from an operations standpoint, design, and could truly help us as we develop this brand. So they provide feedback to us at all different milestones of the project. And that partnership's proving very successful for us. And I think one of the reasons we've seen such strong interest in Atwell Suites. In August, we shared with everybody that we've had over 50 expressions of interest for this brand to date.
So when do you expect the hotels to begin construction?
We expect our first Atwell Suites to break ground in the first quarter of 2020, and then to open a hotel in the first quarter of 2021.
Okay, great. What markets are you looking at?
Yeah, Atwell Suites is designed to go in any type of market. It is new build led, following a prototypical design, but we are considering conversions on a case-by-case basis because we also think that we can grow from conversions, but also that we can deliver the vision of Atwell Suites in those properties as well.
Okay, so you mentioned Avid before, and that's still a fairly new brand.
Yeah.
So I want to switch for a moment to Avid. I understand that you recently broke ground on the first one in Mexico, and you have roughly 200 signings in place with more than 60 of those under construction.
Yeah, we've had really strong momentum with this brand, which has been exciting. So strong signings. You know, we've launched first in the US, but we've also extended Avid Hotels to Mexico, Canada, and also Germany. And we have an active pipeline in all those markets. And the feedback's been great from our owners as well as from guests. So we expect to continue to see it grow rapidly.
And why is that? What's so special about Avid?
I think what we're hearing from guests is that they're only using Avid Hotels to get a great night's sleep, and we've really designed that room for an incredible sleep experience. We have great mattresses, linens, choice of pillows. We've made sure that the room's designed for sound sleep, and that includes room darkening shades, and so it's really delivering on their core needs.
Good night's sleep is the most important thing about a stay, right?
Especially as a business traveler.
It's so true. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.